One thing about this trade that we took last week, I believe, if it's not Tuesday or Wednesday, we took this trade. It's like a counter trend. If you guys could remember, this demand was here, and this demand pushed back up in here. I believe the entry was somewhere, if not mistaken, if I have to look back, I think the entry was 121.30 something. If I have to look at my Excel sheet, I think somewhere here or so was the entry. Yeah, because there was a supply formed here that I took the trade, like I said, counter trend to go back, because actually the trade is meant to go up, but we took a counter trade down, and my stop loss was somewhere roughly, I think 121.78 or so. 121.78. Yeah, stop loss was roughly here, and the entry was somewhere, let's say here, if I don't make mistake. Yeah, but what happened? The trade went in our favor, and I saw, I think on Thursday, I believe on Thursday, then I saw this base that was formed, and I said, oh, this trade is not gonna go far than this. I saw this base, and I'm like, okay, I took out my whole trade off. I took the trade off from here. I was targeting this low, but when I saw this base, I'm like, oh, it's not gonna go more further. So I took it out from here, and now you can see it reverse. Now he's going back to look for this to come back in here. That's what I'm seeing on this trade. Excuse me. If I have to look for any other shots on this trade to go shots, it has to be somewhere here. Right now, to me, this is all just profit taking from the bank and the institution, because all the sales that they put in here that came down here is the profit they're taking. They just try to deceive people as if they're going up, and people buy into it. The retailer like me, they buy into it, and this is what happened over here. The moment they buy into it, when they take a little bit of profit, and what happened, they decide to sell back again. And people that were like buying are like, oh, it's going up, buying, it's going up. And when they see the sell coming down, what happened? They started taking off, closing their buy, and like that, they get more liquidity to be able to sell down. And when they get back in here, and they try to buy back up, take their profit. So these are all profit taking. And if you see in the profit taking, there's a lot of demand and supply that's being formed in the profit taking. So these are all just profit taking that it forms a lot. It forms a lot. So you just have to be very careful when you're trading supply and demand. Not all not all supply or demand are supply and demand zone. Some of them are profit taking, and those profit taking, if you're trading it, you must make sure that your TP is very short. You're not targeting long, because if you're trying to target long TP, you'll be surprised it will just reverse on you. So to me, these are all profit taking. You can see the way it's going. See, these are all profit taking. In the way of creating high, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low. These are just profit taking. This is how they're gonna take it little by little, little by little. They get up here, and if there is no more liquidity here, then it's gonna reverse back down. Man, I did this again. Let me see. 10 minutes. Oh, 60 minutes. Okay. Let me make this more. I think I have to create another chat. So it's not gonna waste much of my time. Let me just put this one here. Let me bring this one out there. Yeah. If you have any question about the trade, you can just ask. Don't hesitate to just ask me what you do. Anybody that took the same trade and why did you wait? Are you still holding the trade? Because if you're holding the trade, you're already getting lost already. So my advice is don't hold the trade. Just reanalyze the charts and look for another entry. Well, that is for that for Euro USD, and let's see what else we can look at. GBP USD. GBP USD is another trade. Yeah. I don't want to be tempted. Don't be tempted. Don't be tempted. GBP USD. I was looking at this yesterday. Yeah, I'm targeting this 137. It's a shot for at 137, but it's not coming. I just have to keep waiting. Just looking at how the left here come back very fast, left again, come back very fast, and now here. So I believe this is just profit taking. Anybody that fall into the sell, I pray they don't blame themselves. Because the way I'm looking at it, it's gonna go back up and retest this before you decide to go down. So I'll be keeping my eyes on it. I'm not gonna, if I have to take this trade, like I said, either take it from here or from here. For me, this is a no man's land. This is our profit taking. And if I have to take it, then I have to go to the lower time frame to look for entry to be able to take it back up here. So that is my plan for this GBP USD. Oh no, not again. Not again. Okay, let me just do this. Yeah, that is my plan for this trade.
Now I need the other computer, because this one is also not connecting. The other laptop.
Yeah. Oh, let's look at the GBP. USD card.
You cannot blame everything.
Please.
No, ga ik naar mijn werk. Ah, weet ik nog van computer. Moet je op hun letten, hè?
Oh, let's see what USD card has for us. On daily chart. USD card is still on downtrend. It just have a little bit of pullback. What do you have on the 4 hour? Let's see something, anything on the 4 hour. Yeah, same same thing. I see GBP USD. This the other one. I'll be targeting here for my entry. That's what I'll be looking for entry on the 1 hour. Anything on the 1 hour. Yeah, same thing. Just have to keep my eyes on it there. 1 minute, guys. Yeah, guys. Sorry. Yeah, here's the card. I will try to see if I can get a retest to this 127. Then I can take a shot back. Looking at it, same thing. He has a little bit of a demand here. This to me, if there's still liquidity here, he's gonna go back up to take it. So I'm not rushing it. Here's the chef. Let's look at it. Swiss franc. It's also on downtrend on the daily. We can see. Yeah, I think I draw this box also last week. You can see it comes in it, retest it. Now I also create a little bit of supply here to be able to push it down. Looking at it on 4 hours, it's the same thing. It's on downtrend. It's just looking for a way of climbing back up. All this is just profit taking. You can see now on the 4 hour there's a little bit of consolidation on this box. Yes, if I put it down here, I would say we break it, but if we put it to the lowest low of this box here, you see how it's still inside of it. It's just all this sell, a little bit of profit, sell back again. Now all this are just profit taking. So it's still on downtrend. Looking at it. Going back to the 1 hour. See the consolidation also the same thing on 1 hour. So it's just creating supply demand, supply demand. That's what it does on most of all these profit taking. It creates this more of this supply and demand, supply and demand. There is no yet given a direct movement of where it's going. So just have to also wait. Looking at this big pullback right here on 1 hour. Yeah, that's where they so cool. Exactly. It tested this. It take a little bit of liquidity in, but you cannot go more further up. All this profit. Yeah. I believe the bank still has their sell on it. So they're still selling the USD share. See the long sell? All this are just profit taking. They never return back to it. And if you see one they return back to it very fast, they have liquidity. Look how the sell here went back in, sell again, went back in very fast, and then just left. See? So they're just taking profit. That's why that's consolidating. So let's look at yen. USD yen. Yeah, USDN, same thing on the daily. Looking at the what 1 hour is showing. USDN on the daily. You see the ILO is just created. That is the it's just going down. Downtrend on the 4 hour. Yeah, I want to wait if you can pull over back up a little bit. This is better we take it from here than here. There's enormous land. Anything on 1 hour. Yeah, same thing on 1 hour. Literally a lot. If you can pull back up for us a little bit. I'll be looking at 103, 103.9, somewhere there, somewhere here. Should be nice. 103.19. It should be nice. Then you can take another shot down. And if they still not hold, if there's no liquidity here, if he has to go, push back up. Remember, there's a sell here. One, two. That's it. Three, four. Yeah. It probably, you can just tap in and go back down a little bit, then push back up. Or from here, then it goes down back fully. So those are the two scenarios I'm looking at on this USDN. If you push more up into this zone, the supply zone that is here. On the lowest low, lowest down from 30 minutes. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do if I have to. If I have to take the trade on that 60 minute, and when it push more up, then I have to can go down maybe low to 30 minutes to look for an entry here. Yeah, yeah. The supply here has been broken. That's why there's no more there. So I just have to wait. That's all. Keep waiting. Keep watching. Let's look at New Zealand USD. New Zealand USD is an uptrend. We're looking for a pullback to be able to come in the trade again. See, it's a really uptrend. Just a little bit of pullback. Going back here to test the 72. on the 1 hour. If you can test the 72, look to see how the bank does. They have more liquidity here. You see, they just tap in and they just went back down. If anything, the same thing gonna happen before it gets here, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. For me, on my home, I think I'm gonna put a sell limit here because the same thing can happen again. Like what happened here, what happened here, it can happen again. So I'll keep my eyes on it and see. It has a very strong uptrend, just to maybe to test it again and before you decide to reverse full it back down. Yeah, 15 pips. Just see 17 of 18 pips. I'm gonna use stop loss. 72.24. Do it on. Yeah, and I'll wait the moment it trigger, and I put my stop loss. Wait, let me look at what would be the 50% of this trade. I'm using a trading view to. This is what I'm trying to do using my trading view. And then lowest low that one. 72, 27, 2017. That's what I'm gonna put another sell limit. If it decides to come and just come up in the middle of it, then I can just take the trade. I think it's 72. What was it again? 72, 27. 72. Let me use this one. Okay. Let's look at Euro. Aussie yen. Aussie yen. What does Aussie yen ask for us? Aussie yen. Also an uptrend. I'm looking for a pullback. I already see we missed this one now. Let's pull back. So we'll wait for bounce back up. Not too much here at all for me. Not too much. Gold. Good. I don't know what to say. Just watching the daily. We found a little bit of demand on this place. Wow. You see, the sellers are weaker, the buyers are much stronger. Let's see the one out. I think there was an analysis I did on Wednesday, but I was expecting to come in to go long. For me, no direction. Maybe when you get to 1843, then I can have interest. Right now, no direction for me. Crude oil. Oh man. Oh, crude oil. Yeah. It finally play out the way I talked about it last time. Looking at the 4 hour, we can see uptrend. We can see, I was saying, looking to find an entry. It has to be somewhere low here. If you go back and watch the live stream, somewhere low here, I'm gonna find it. It's gonna find a support, and that's what happened. Look, if it found the support in between this place here, and now it's pushing back up, and there's a even big demand here. If found a demand here, there's a big demand here. And looking at that one, when it comes back, it went up. We find it resistant, yeah. And from there, it's trying to gather strength to go back up. Yeah, that's what I'm. So let's look at it on a 1 hour and see if there's well potential for another opportunity. Come on, mama. Nee. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Let's see if that's 50, 55 will hold if you push up to this 55. I think there's going to be a little bit of retracement, then another swing up, the same way this occurs when it was here, it found a retracement and found a support and push back up. I think that is the way he's gonna do this, and gradually he's gonna find his way back up. If there is no more liquidity there, then you should keep going. But if there is, if the sellers are still waiting on there, but the way I'm looking at it, they don't have much strong selling buying power, selling power there. I mean, because the one they have, look at this one never return. So this also never return, and this one, this is what is going to return. In a way, the people that trade much of pattern, you see such of head and shoulder. That's what is going to form on this place. If it gets back here, then you can see a reversal now of the head and shoulder. Someone said I should look at the beast. The beast, which is the that is GBP JPY. Huh, that is a beast. Look at the beast. Yeah, finding a resistance on. I mean, finding a, yeah, on the supply here on a daily. So there's a potential of this. Um, 1 minute. Two. I need to put my laptop in the strong. Okay. Let's look on 4 hours. Could be able to get anything on this 4 hour. It would be nice. Yeah, nothing. Go back to 1 hour. Whoa. There's a straight trade setup on 1 hour. But to me, it's not that. Yeah. One, 2, 3. Um, it's a beast. This thing is wide. Let me just take it. Yeah. Just have to see how that's gonna go. Yeah, the spread is always wide. That's one thing I'm always afraid of that trade. Yeah. Let's see how we'll go from here. No, the reason why I took the trade is because it went back to retest the supply that was here. Because looking at it, it left here with a sell, came back in to test it to take some more liquidity. It retraced back down, went back up again. Do the same thing like one, two, three, four times, even five times. So, and I'm looking at it in a way, it's also a profit taking, like I said in the beginning. Look how the buy went, just a little bit of a pullback, and same thing going on. You can do the same thing right here. That all these target is coming down here to 142.57. But before you can get to 142.57, you need a little bit of liquidity that it can use to be able to get more buying power to go more up. So all the profit of this one already, they already use it here. Now that the rest of the sell they have here is what dropped down to this one. And now they take profit. They're gonna try to sell again. If possible, they try to sell again. So I'm thinking if they have to sell again in between this box, then they can be able to pull back to continue their buying power. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, that's for me for maybe for today. And I just have to like see how it plays out. Monday's always slow. That's one thing. If I see any opportunity, I like to take it. I don't just like okay because it's slow or anything. No. If any opportunity come up, I just try as much as possible to grab it. Well, guys, I just want to say thanks very much for coming and watching, streaming along with me, and seeing my analysis for the week. I've already analyzed all the trade I'm looking at, and already marked what I need to mark down. And if you get to those points that I'm waiting, to those target that I'm waiting, to those precise my entry, then I'll take the trade. And if not, I need to readjust and check my analysis once again to see anywhere I can get any opportunity. And for the guys in the Telegram, I will keep you guys posted and let you guys know what I'm doing and the trade I'm taking and how the trade is going. I just want to say once again, thanks guys for coming along to watch. Please plan your trade and trade your plan. This is a brand new week and try to focus more. God bless you all. Bye.